Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Barely Asleep. This is a 1955 animated short starring Donald Duck, but also Humphrey the Bear. Yes, who's Humphrey the Bear? Well, unless you've watched some of the classics, you won't really know him that well. He's definitely recurred in a few of the classics. Like his first appearance was in a Goofy cartoon where it called Hold That Pose, which I don't know what year it was. It was probably, I mean, this is 1955, so it was many years before this. But Goofy's trying to take his picture. That's a cartoon that is currently not on Disney Plus for whatever reason. Wonder when that'll be added. Very strange. I wonder if it's one of the controversial ones. I have no idea, but taking a picture of a bear seems not that controversial. I don't know. Anyway, this in this situation, it's Donald Duck is running a park, a national park, and he's the ranger. And it's the park is closing for the year, and the bears need to go hibernate, and they all need to do that. But Humphrey, he just can't get his act together, and well, chaos ensues. That's what it's all about. And of course, Donald handles it in his always calm, level-headed demeanor in every situation. Humphrey just wants a comfortable place to sleep, but even the bears can't handle his snoring or any of his disruptions. He just cannot settle down enough to let himself or anybody else sleep, including Donald. So that's what this is all about. It's a real gloss over kind of thing. I don't want to tell you everything. It's only 7 minutes long, so yeah, I'm not going to go into great detail. You should watch it. And as I say, with every video when we talk about the classics, I was wrong. I thought this would be from the 30s or 40s. It's from 1955. It's one of the later ones featuring our original characters. Also, by the way, Clarence Nash still does the voice at this point. Art Gilmore is the narrator. Jack Hanna is the director and also does the voice of Humphrey the Bear. And also James McDonald does too. So why not? Between all those gentlemen, they created one of those cute, fun classics that we know and love. And even though you can't find Hold That Pose just yet on Disney Plus, fix that crime, Disney. First appearance of Humphrey, come on. Basically, this is your opportunity. It should be an entryway, and I always encourage everybody to take that step into the classic Disney cartoon shorts because without Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Minnie, Daisy, the Chipmunks, and Clarabelle, and Pete, without all of them, we would not have anything that we enjoy today when it comes to the parks, like Disneyland that just had its 70th anniversary all this year. They're celebrating all this year, but the 17th was its anniversary. But I'll come back to that in a minute. We wouldn't have the parks. We wouldn't have Disney Plus to watch these cartoons on. So I always, whenever these shorts come up, randomly picked, I highly encourage everybody to take a chance. If you find a rainy afternoon, you want to stay in, just curl up under the blankets in the air-conditioned comfort of your home. Honestly, just pick your favorite beverage, favorite snack, and just go through all the classics for yourself or with the kids, and you get to see how it all started and where it all came from. One of the things I like about this one is that, I mean, again, it's 1955, and the way Humphrey is animated in this feels so much more like a Warner Brothers cartoon. That's not an insult at all. He just has a specific demeanor and movement that is. I wanted to say this earlier, but it just slipped my head, and this is not scripted, and I just spit this out as if you couldn't tell. He just feels different. So definitely take a look at this because it just looks and feels different. And they use an interesting situation when Humphrey is hiding from Donald at one point in the shower. They do a lot of negative space for that scene because it's a small kind of boxed in shower with a closed door, and the entire space of the cartoon is black, and he is boxed in the center of the thing, and the colors are more vibrant. It seems a little darker. It's just a lot of his panic movements are also really just more accentuated than I've seen any of the other characters except maybe Donald. Okay, Goofy, but than I've seen in a long time. At least maybe it's not so uncommon in this era, in this 1955. But out of all the shorts I've seen, Humphrey is interestingly animated. And again, definitely check this out along with every other short when you have the time. I haven't seen them all myself, I have to admit, because I'm waiting for the random selection to tell me. and it I have honestly we have less than 20 animated shorts left. We have less than 20 movies left. We have less than 20 scripted series left, but we have lots of documentaries and reality shows and live concert performances and things like that, events. So we still got a bit to go. There's lots to be added, but one of the things I'm doing to slow all that down is adding the things that were just adding a few things that were just added this week, and I'm up every Sunday. Just to make my life a little bit easier, because it's Disney's 70th anniversary, and there are 16 different shorts that take you through the park, different parts, different worlds, but also different rides. Tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be Radiator Springs Racers. So we're not just walking through a land like the last time we walked through Main Street USA. And the first episode, we looked at the nighttime spectaculars, all the nighttime parades and performances and things like that. This time, we're actually going to ride a ride, point of view, virtual kind of situation. This is part of the Disney Parks POV series for the 70th anniversary. If you saw earlier in the year with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, they did that with that part of the park as well as Rise of the Resistance. Well, this series celebrates and bathes us in all the greatest elements of the Disney parks in Anaheim, California for its 70th anniversary, started in 1955 with Walt himself. So tomorrow, Disneyland's 70th anniversary, Radiator Springs Racers is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.